What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my demands. Like and subscribe. Man, I just recorded another video. I just recorded a video about Asha slapping Sean, right? Sean Layden, not Sean 76. And then I get the news from your boy Paris that Gampass is going down. The price is going down, not the service. The price is going down from $30 to $22.99. Yes, I think that's it. $22.99, and then the Gampass PC is going from $16.49 to $13.99. I think. Only caveat is that they're taking Call of Duty out of the day one thing, which is fine by me. I just need all the other stuff because I wasn't playing Call of Duty before. And I mean, like, if there's a Call of Duty that catches my eye, I'll be like, all right, I'll get it. Like, I still want to get Infinite Warfare because that was kind of a cool sci-fi one. But besides that, I played, which one did I play? Advanced Warfare was the last one I played before 6 and 7. Black Ops 6 and 7. So, I mean, look. Did I tell you the powerful Asha? She's making moves. She's doing things. She's making it happen. Positive news. People are like, oh, but it's not all the way down to where what? No. That's not what it was. Because the fatal flaw that Phil and Sarah had did was they went from 20 to 30. They should have went from 20 to 25, 24.99. I don't think anybody would be like, oh man. I mean, some people are like, oh man, but most people wouldn't have budged. They wouldn't have said, okay, that's fine, whatever. Better not go up again. But now it went down past the actual threshold, which means they could probably add a dollar. I think that's probably how they're going to do it. Like, now it's $23.99. Now it's $24.99. You know what I'm saying? Which is less shocking to the system than $19.99 to $20.99. That's like, what? Okay, that's too much. Too much at once. It's not about rip the Band-Aid off at this point. It's about, slowly wean us into this. You know what I'm saying? Slowly pause. Slowly give it to us. Pause. And what's the news on PlayStation? What's the good news on there? I know I'm moving. I'm sorry, but I had to record this. I just came from the dentist. Got my teeth done. But like, what's the news? What's going on over on the blue side? Huh? Well, how many rakes are they stepping on today? Huh? I mean, I guess the Shuhei news was enough for a couple of days, right? Plus, Asha slapping Sean Layden through the internet. That's another day, right? So I guess, once again, remember what I said? I said, for every bad news thing that happens on PlayStation side, Xbox, good news. Are you noticing the pattern? You have to pay attention. Notice the pattern. The pattern was flipped before. It was opposite. It was like, oh my gosh, bad news for PlayStation, bad news for Xbox. They like soften the blow or something. I'm like, why would you do that? Why don't you wait and let their bad news marinate? Let everybody talk about it. Let everybody put their content out. It's almost like they're working for Sony or something, right? But now Asha's in there. She's like, nah, bro. Nah, we're not playing that. We are going to, we're just gonna blam. We gonna, things are different now. Powerful Asha is different. She's making moves like no other, unlike the previous regime. And the thing about that is the previous regime, Phil, was in power for so long, and we were kind of on the same program for so long that we missed this. This is what whatchamacallit did. Wow, why am I forgetting his name? He was the president during the Dreamcast. Wow, he was Dreamcast too, but now he's soccer. But when the 360 launched, because it was Robbie Bach, and then I believe after that, did he do that? I don't even know if Robbie Bach was there for the 360 launch, but I know Phil Spencer's name is in my mind, but it's not Phil Spencer. It's the other British guy, the British guy. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Wow, that's bad. Anyway, and he was good too. But that was the last time we had like a console war CEO that was giving it to, well, Don Matrick, but he famously destroyed the brand. Famously destroyed the brand. And now we're just right now. Well, not right now. See what has happened. Okay, is that like back then we didn't have any games. Xbox didn't have any games. They had like 5 studios. We were hurting, right? PlayStation had a bunch of studios, way more studios. They were pumping out games, right? Sure. Then Phil was like, "Yeah, we're gonna buy everything. We buying everything. We got money. We're gonna buy everything." And that's what they did. They bought everything. They didn't concentrate on the fans. They didn't concentrate on this. I don't want to say they didn't concentrate on the service. The service has always been good. Actually, they've done innovations in the service that destroy PlayStation. I mean, Quick Resume alone is just better than anything PlayStation could even come up with. I think they're coming up with something called Play It Now or something, but I think that has to do with their the cloud. So I still don't think it's Quick Resume. But anyway, people are like, "Oh, that's rest mode." It's like, that's not, no. If y'all think that Quick Resume is rest mode, y'all are dumb. I'm not even give you a bridge to sell. You're not gonna buy the bridge because you don't know what money is. That's how dumb you are. You think money is a credit card and it's infinite stuff. You just go beep boop and you get your popcorn or whatever. You get your Pop-Tarts. No, you're dumb. Quick Resume is masterful. It's one of the quality of life's options and features that should exist on every single device, video game console. Everything should have Quick Resume. Every DVD player, nobody's playing DVD, but like on your phone, I mean, I guess YouTube kind of has Quick Resume. Like if you're playing a video and you stop it, and you close down, you go back to the video, it starts where, I guess unless you close the whole app, maybe then it resets. But the streaming apps have kind of Quick Resume. They they play where you left off and stuff like that. So it's not a foreign idea, but Xbox made it a reality with video games in a way that it's so good that I never imagined this feature. It's like, you're sitting there, you're like, it'd be cool if we could do blah, blah, blah. I never thought, it'd be cool if we could just, I mean, honestly, not for for like older games, like, because emulators have done this for a while where they have a save state. And that's basically what Quick Resume is, except these games are huge and giant and, 150 gigs and stuff instead of a 40 megabyte, retro game. So it's a little different. But still, I guess it's the same concept. But anyway, Xbox is doing their thug thistle, and now Asha, the powerful Asha Sharma is here. I don't want to disrespect her. She's here and she's giving us the goods. Look, we already had the games, right? So the games were popping off because Phil went to town. Phil went shopping, and Satya was like, "I know. It ain't an emptiness. It ain't a bottomless bowl of money." Phil's like, "Come on, man. I'm trying to win. I know. I'm gonna talk to Amy." He's like, all right. Just ABK. All right, damn. And there'll be consequent repercussions. Fine. I'll retire or something. But if you compare and contrast PlayStation's, how their CEOs have unceremoniously been relieved of duty, if you will, and Phil is like, I was gonna retire anyway, and once again I go back to, I think it was a strategic move for him and Sarah. Once Sarah knew that she wasn't gonna get that position, she was like, all right, that's cool. She might have been like mad or whatever about it, but at the end of the day, she was under Phil. Phil's like, yo, this is what we need to do, and it's like, yo, your plan failed, so what you got? Like, that's all I had. And so it's gonna be like, well, you can't. We know that's not gonna work. So they had to get somebody else in there, and just by getting one new fresh face, and she's got her team. She's building the team behind her. She's got her homeboy that hooked her up back in the day with a job, and now these mother flowers, man. This is why you guys are right. This is why we shouldn't drive and do videos, because if there wasn't about to be an accident, but there's a wide load. If you see the boat, he's taking up 2 lanes, and somebody tried to go over, and then the wide load companion car was like, yeah, get out of here, you ain't going on zip, about to crash and blash. Anyway, back to video games. So yeah, luckily I'm a veteran at the drive-in. Anyway, but yeah, so she dropped the price of Game Pass just like that. Now is the test. Now is the proof. Let's see what Destin does. Let's see what all the other people who stopped. I think it was Luke Stevens, whoever else. All these high-profile influencers who have millions of followers. Let's see what they do now. Are they going to go and sign up again? It's only $2 more than it was before. That'll be the proof. That'll be like, oh, okay, so you were just full of shite. You just, okay, it's still too much? What you wanted to be, $2? I mean, come on, son. They gotta fund stuff. They gotta give us, like, if I'm a dev, I am a dev. If I want to put our game on Game Pass and they trying to give us money, I'm like, okay, I'll take the money, but we gotta raise the price to 20. I mean, we lowered the price, we raised it, but now we're lowering it to $22.99. That sounds cool. Yeah. Okay, we still getting the money though, right? Yeah, you get it. Okay. Yeah. That sounds great. That's why the devs keep going back to Game Pass, going back to Xbox, because it's a good deal. And the fact that Sean Layden, I wish I could slap Sean Layden through the internet like Homegirl did, like Asha, like the powerful Asha Sharma did, because he said, "Oh, these indie devs aren't looking for just the price of to cover the cost of their production." I'm like, are you stupid? Yes, they are. If Xbox covers the cost of making your game and then gives you a percentage of whatever, plus you can sell your game on other stores. Come on, son, that's the best deal. It's like you'd be an idiot not to take that deal. You have to be an idiot to be like, nah, my game is so good that I'm gonna not put it in Game Pass and I'm gonna sell it, and it's gonna sell a whole billion. Yeah, okay, good luck with that. All these indie devs don't think that way, especially new guys. Nope, nobody like us. We like, nah, bro. What if we could get it? If we could get the cost of what we put in, everything else is extra credit. Let's go, and everything else is for the next game. Let's go. But Sean Layden, he's a millionaire, so he doesn't think that way. He thinks it's the old PlayStation days. He thinks, oh, you sell a bunch of consoles and then everybody's gonna be on your console because it's not. And then but he hasn't been there for the past 5 years, right? 6 years. He hasn't been there. He hasn't seen the numbers, because the numbers don't lie, except in the case of PlayStation telling us the numbers, because they're lying about those numbers. I mean, they're not lying about the numbers, but they're positioning them as something that they are not. And so whatever the number is, still isn't enough. It still is too low as far as sold units as opposed to sold game units, cartridges, games, digital, physical, whatever, it don't matter. Put them all together. It's still not enough. When Stellar Blade sells 1.5 million and you claim to have 80-something million, I think it was 80-something million at the time or something like that, that's a failure. It's a failure for the company that made the game. I forgot the studio. But the whole reason why these devs are doing exclusive deals is they get the cost, they get paid by PlayStation for exclusivity, which covers the cost of production, Sean, and they assume that since PlayStation has all these tens of millions of consoles sold, that they're gonna sell a boatload. They're gonna sell so many consoles. I mean, so many games because they have so many consoles sold, and that's not what happens. What happens is they don't sell nothing, and then they're like looking at PC like, "Can y'all help us? Can we?" And it came out for Stellar Blade and it sold like 19 times as many as it did on PlayStation. And I'm like, see, PlayStation is poison for devs, especially indie devs, because they dropped that during the PS4 launch of the PS4. They didn't have no games, so they courted all the indie devs, and everybody's like, "Yay, indie games! Sony loves indie, PlayStation loves indie." And then once that wore off, and they were like, "Yeah, God of War, Spider-Man," they're like, "Who, indie? What? Who? No, bro. No. We got to pay for these commercials. We got to pay for this $350 million game." They told that, man. Sony totally. They had the bet. They were in the best position, and Jim Ryan screwed up PlayStation so hard. Sorry, this is bleeding into the previous video, but he did. He screwed up PlayStation so hard that, look, I don't know how they recover, because it's not about how many consoles they sold, it's how many games they sell. And they're not selling their games. They're not selling their first-party games. Their first-party games aren't doing nothing. And that's what they need to do. It needs to get back to the point where they're selling 10, 15, 20 million of their first party game. Not Spider-Man, not Wolverine, because they got to give Disney their cut. So ultimately, that's about half. So half for Disney, half for PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they got themselves in a real bad position. I don't see how they get out of it because they don't have enough production. And it's going to take, I said it was about 5 years. I was being generous, 5 years behind. But it actually might be more. It actually is more because they wasted the time doing all those games and service games. And now they have to start over from scratch. So you figure if they're starting now, 2026, it's going to take them at least 5 years, 2031, for them to come out with some new bangers in a cadence that is more than one a year. Man, PlayStation's done. They are done. And Asha's there to kick him in the ribs. Get Kurt. I love it. But anyway, I appreciate you hanging out, sharing that. Like and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the Game Pass shrinkage, the Game Pass price downage, the Game Pass price lowering. It sounds delicious. Now, I gotta go and look at all the info about that because I just heard it from Purse, so I gotta see if I gotta go on my Xbox later and see if the prices have changed on there, or maybe there's a press release on Xbox Wire or something. Yumi. But yeah, man, good. It's bright days over at Xbox, and Asha Sharma, she's powerful Asha. She is solving problems, making things good, bringing back the brand. That's what y'all were complaining about, right? The brand, they got the brand, right? Now what? Now what? Anyway, I appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all next one too. The wait.